The GH recap for July 3, 2023 has Sasha trusting the wrong people. The General Hospital recap features a happy Sasha agreeing to doctor's orders. In this episode, Gladys put her latest plan into motion as Sasha remained oblivious. The charges against Cody were dropped as he conspired with Scott. Willow got some great news from TJ about the rest of her life. And finally, Carly and Sam had a long talk as Drew reported to prison and made a new frenemy. Now, let's dig a little deeper into the details. Sasha, Sophia Matson, was surprised when she learned the bracelet theft charges against Cody, Josh Kelly, had been dropped. She asked Gladys, Bonnie Burrows, to now admit she was wrong about Cody. Gladys relented but made sure Sasha knew Cody was wrong about her planting the bracelet, except he wasn't. Sasha then went to her psychiatrist appointment while Gladys went to see Sonny, Maurice Bernard, about the guardianship talk he had with Sasha. Gladys was not happy to hear that Sonny felt Sasha was ready to be on her own, especially when Sonny told her to stay out of Sasha's way. At her appointment, Sasha went over all the things right in her life, but her smarmy doc wanted her to be honest about the negative things in her life as well. He then gave her a prescription that was all part of his plan with Gladys Mack. John J. York had an interesting file for Dante, Dominic Zamprogna, to look over, which surprised Dant. The charges against Cody were dropped as the jewelry company said the clasp was broken, and a waiter admitted to finding the bracelet and putting it in a jacket pocket because he thought it belonged there. However, Mac felt guilt for arresting Cody, especially since he once thought he was Cody's father. This prompted Dant to recall that Mac, indeed, is Cody's dad, but Cody is still keeping it a secret. Scott, Kin Shriner, sat by Cody at the Metro Court pool, still trying to get him to sue the WSB. However, Cody was more concerned that the WSB would run a background check on him. He was also hesitant to sign an affidavit that he was Leopold Taub's son, especially if the WSB did some more digging, like digging up Leopold Taub. Mac and Dant soon interrupted them with the news that the charges were dropped. While Mac warned Cody to be careful of Selena, Dante asked Scott what he was up to. Dante just wanted Cody to stay out of trouble. Willow, Caitlin McMullen, and Michael, Chad Duell, were thrilled when TJ Tajbello arrived in her isolation room to tell her the bone marrow transplant had worked and her body was producing healthy cells. She was not in remission yet, but TJ was hopeful she would be within a year. Willow was stunned when she learned she could go home, but she could only see a bubble of close friends and family while she recovered. While Michael was hesitant, Willow just couldn't wait to get home. Her visitors would still have to wear masks, and she'd need to get vaccinated against common diseases all over again. But Liesl's Kathleen Gaddy, bone marrow, saved a woman who refused to treat her cancer till it reached stage 4. Michael was later surprised when Willow said she wanted Nina, Cynthia Watros, to be on her visitors list. Sam, Kelly Monaco, stopped by Carly's Laura Wright kitchen to tell her how devastated Scout was to be losing her dad again just so he could go to prison to save Carly. Still, Carly wanted to make amends, which is why she asked Sam to come by. Sam admitted she was pretty angry that Drew, Cameron Matheson, made the choice he did and didn't think he should make such sacrifices for Carly. Carly admitted that the entire insider trading mess was her fault. But lo and behold, Sam realized Carly meant well, and all was amazingly forgiven just like that. She didn't believe Carly bought the Aurora stock for personal gain, and Carly agreed that no, she did not. She didn't mention she was planning a luxury vacation with Bobby, Jacqueline Zeman, and Joss, Eden McCoy, using the money she would gain if the merger had gone through. Sam brought Carly to tears with her forgiveness, but was proud that Drew stepped up for her, because Carly's family needed her more than Drew's needed him. Sam was even concerned about how Carly was going to pay her fines. Sadly, Carly still didn't get why this was happening, claiming she and Drew were in this position due to spite, not because they committed an actual crime. Before Drew made it to Pentonville, he paid a visit to Sonny. They discussed Nettie's Wally Kurth flight, and Sonny assured him he had his eyes on Drew's cousin. Sonny appreciated what Drew was doing for Carly and was especially happy that nobody gave the feds damaging info on him. Drew then reported to prison as expected and didn't even know he was ready to make a new friend in Cyrus Renault, Jeff Kober. Cyrus even invited Drew to join his Bible group because he liked his positive attitude. Drew wasn't sure if he could trust this man and handed him back.